Brand new information now on a truly remarkable story we told you about last month. The window washer who fell 47 stories from a New York City skyscraper. That's falling a distance of almost 500 feet. And he survived. 9 operations later, we're told he's regained movement in all of his limbs. And according to his wife, his report has apparently recovered his sense of humor as well.
He wanted to touch my face, touch my hair, so I've been taking his hand and doing that. So apparently he tried to do it to one of the nurses. So I heard of that. It was very funny for them, but once they left the room, I looked at him and I said, you know, you're not supposed to do that.
Tragically, the man's brother, though, did not survive the scaffolding collapse. But how in the world could he have? Dr. Jennifer Levine is with us. She's a New York surgeon from the Bellevue Trauma Center. 47 stories?
Yeah, it's really...
Honestly, I didn't believe it when they first said he survived.
It really is unbelievable because it's nothing short of a medical miracle. I mean, honestly, a fall from 3 stories is enough to kill most people.
Of course.
So...
How can you explain even that someone could fall 47 stories and live?
I mean, other than a miracle, it's quite difficult to explain, but I would say that part of it was just luck, the way that he fell, that none of the injuries were immediately life-threatening. I think that the prompt attention to his problems and the prompt surgical treatment of the majority of his life-threatening injuries, the stabilization of his cervical spinal column and the treatment of the bleeding in his head and his chest and abdomen were very prompt and timely, and they did all the right things at the right time, and he had someone on his side, I guess.
This I believe, this building that we're in, I believe is 47 stories. It's 45, 46, or something like that. You stand out on the front of 6th Avenue and 47th Street in Midtown Manhattan and look up, and there are days when half of the building is in the clouds.
I know.
And imagine, I remember standing up there, the only time I've ever really been up there was on 9/11, and we were looking at the downtown view. But to look over there, it is impossible to survive that.
Right, considering...
But apparently it's not.
No, I mean, the other thing that he did have on his side was he was otherwise young and healthy. He was in relatively good shape. So if you are young and healthy and you have all your organ systems functioning normally, then you have a better chance of survival rather than someone who has a lot of other medical problems. But
this is that building I was talking about. This is our building. The red strip down there at the bottom is the Fox News ticker. If you've been to Manhattan, you've probably seen this building. And is it, and it will eventually get to the top, and this is the distance that man fell. Well, 500 feet to the top of that, but we can't even pan that high.
Yeah, and considering that force equals mass times acceleration, it's
force equals mass times acceleration.
Right.
Something weird happened here. I mean, well, if you believe in a higher power, I don't know, maybe the higher power.
You got to,
right? You have to if you're in this family. I don't know what else you could believe in.
No, but, you know, unfortunately he's not out of the woods yet.
Well, no, he's not.
So,
but I guess they got to him. They stabilized his entire body immediately.
Well, you know, there's something when you are on a trauma service. It's like a little beeper that goes off, and everybody has a different job. So you have someone from the orthopedic service, from the neurosurgery service, someone from general surgery, someone from urology, and everyone has like their own job. And after you establish the ABCs, which are airway, breathing, and circulation, then you do the rest of the trauma survey. So this is something that we practice as a team. And, you know, unfortunately we go through and, you know, every once in a while everyone does the right thing at the right time and miracles happen.
They did this time.
That's what being a doctor is all about.
It must make you feel mighty good. Yeah. Dr. Jennifer Levine, some heroes out of this story. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right.